I am desperately holding back all of the references that I could be making right now.
Why is the rum gone?
Holding back! Holding it back!
You know your self-control is more like a guideline, right?
More like a sieve.
Hello everyone, we're the Stardust Hunters and we're continuing Kingdom Hearts 2 by landing in Port Royal.
Port Royale. Then again, there's no E.
With cheese?
More like salt.
This isn't Pulp Fiction.
No, but we'll see in a moment the body models are going to look as bad as John Travolta.
By the by, have a gander at those high-end graphics and the textures on that wall.
Yeah,
they really pull out the textures for this world.
Yeah, this is arguably one of the lower points, I would say, for the
best music in the game.
Appearance of
like Disney characters alongside real-life characters.
Yeah, this is where you start to see that disjunction.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we didn't really
get... God, those look like Minecraft textures.
They are Minecraft textures. Where do you think Minecraft got them? No, I'm kidding. All seriousness, I don't think they could have gotten better than this with what they had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the Salt Fort in Dark Souls 2 looks better than this.
Okay, when was Kingdom Hearts 2 released, and when was Dark Souls 2 released?
2005 for Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'm pretty sure DS Dark Souls 2 was like in 2010.
So it was a 5-year difference. That's 5 years to advance the technology.
Oh, sorry, Dark Souls 2.
Oh, here we go. Nothing is weirder than seeing Pete next to this.
2014 for Dark Souls 2.
I gotta admit, the models for the lips and the eyes actually do look pretty decent on this.
I mean, it's better than 1.
I'm pretty sure that Pete is going to need to open the zipper to relieve everything that's inside.
Whoa! Now I get what you were saying.
Never mind.
He has the Pokemon Sun and Moon protagonist face problem.
Yeah. Though that kind of keeps going on even in... Actually, you know who's the worst case of that?
What?
Mickey. His face never changes, even in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's Disney's fault.
Yeah, probably.
Those are the punks I was telling you about.
I actually recall seeing a really, really great piece. Thank you. I remember seeing a really great piece on
I like your style.
on the Pirates movies.
Really?
Yeah, mainly that the reason why they're still making all of the pirate movies even now was because of the strength of the first movie.
I mean, everyone wants to make lightning strike twice.
Yep.
So,
look, humans.
No, these are zombies. Because no matter how many times you hit them, their HP will not go down.
Yep.
It's no use. We can't beat them.
What do you expect?
The undead.
Until the moon comes out.
Quick, someone link the fire. Oh wait, wrong game with the moon's coming out. Quick, someone call the hunters.
Stay away from their magic. What for? Weren't you listening to me before?
Hey Pete, thanks for the tip.
Dumbass!
So
They're heavily weak to magic in this.
So the gameplay gimmick is that occasionally you will fight enemies where the moon will be out and be closed. And so you can only damage them when the moon is exposed.
Yep.
How exciting.
That's the gimmick of this area.
Yep.
I'm running away. Owie, I got hit with some kind of lightning bolt from the... Ow.
And they just poof.
They turn into shreds. Tatters.
Speaking of tatters. This ain't over. Oh, they put Jingle Physics on his ass!
Of course they did.
Ah!
He's here, that means we have work to do.
And that Pirate Cat looked pretty mean too.
Man, I'd hate to see him turn into a Heartless.
I was already heartless to begin with.
Nah, that would be me, Captain Cuttlefish.
Never heard of ye.
Good.
I'm your boss, Davy Jones.
I have never heard of thee.
You know, I'm really going to be looking forward to when we do Kingdom Hearts 3 because
Because Davy Jones?
of Davy Jones and the
Taking me.
Oi!
hey Elizabeth Swan.
Get that low-res cleavage out of my sights.
It's low res Keira Knightley and low res Orlando Bloom.
With imitators. Because they can't afford the actual actors.
And they couldn't afford Johnny Depp either.
Right.
Yep.
We'll deal with them. Go. Take cover.
I don't have a sword. I'm gonna go get a sword. Is he gonna get a sword?
I don't know.
Damn it!
No, we're getting the other protagonist for our quest for our NPC in this game.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean we're getting the side character?
What do you mean the side character? We're getting the other protagonist.
I can't call Captain Jack Sparrow a deuteragonist in the first movie. I really can't. He was really the most interesting Han Solo that ever lived.
I'm going to
But
also
he's not supposed to be the main character.
let you guys know I'm kind of rusty at this because I've been playing nothing but Sekiro.
Hello.
So high fidelity combat versus clunky combat.
Oh, Justin, it feels great to be back.
Yeah.
I was too late. Would you help me?
Of course. Sora. Donald. Goofy. Ding.
I'll give it a 0.75 ding because there was a delay.
And I'm willing to
I ain't
call
put-
me Will.
Will Turner.
We're not doing fractions.
We're not doing fractions. It's either all the ding or none of the ding.
Well, I'll make my own personal freaking internal dinger. So that's a 0.75 ding out for me.
Anyway.
You're just a dingaling.
Dingaling. Dingaling? Those were terrible enemies in Dragon Quest. How could you say that?
They were okay. They're not they're not mumbo jumbo.
What about the Hell's Bells that could insta-kill you?
I never had a problem with insta kill in that game.
I did!
Well, that's not my fault then.
Oh, they're horrible!
I mean, it's not like that time we were talking about how the S&T insta-kill enemies are the worst.
Oh yeah, they're freaking... Anything with insta-kill in it is an immediate threat.
Yeah, but it's even worse in Shin Megami Tensei games because if your main protagonist falls to one of them, that's it. Your entire run up to that point is donezo.
You know, I just thought of something.
Yeah?
And it's actually something that was brought up in the web novel of the Shield Hero. Won't say where.
Okay.
But they run into an enemy that actually goes ahead and does insta-kill stuff. And they're done. And they get countered by this infinite speed bullshit stuff. They're throwing out a lot of theoretical speed limits.
Mm-hmm.
And they're countered by reducing speed to 0. Or reducing the casting time to 0.
Huh.
So, I don't know, there was a lot of weird shit that ended up happening in that point, but it was basically comparing infinite speed to 0 time.
Hello!
Hi, not Johnny Depp.
I'm just gonna sass you and get on this boat, because I'm a baller. And
limits to civilians.
Ah, fortunate that I'm going to commandeer her then. She'll make a fine pirate ship.
am I?
Pirate?
Oh, damn it.
Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please.
I am going to bob my head up and down. We already have an Indian pirate. Hasn't we all seen at World's End?
The high-pitched Indian pirate. And so, we go to war.
The look on Depp's face when he saw it was just fantastic.
Are you sure you guys aren't imitating the French pirates?
No. That was the Indian guy.
Are you sure?
I am damn sure.
Alright.
The French guy had a deeper, classier voice.
But he was...
He just looked
Mostly
pompous as
what?
he just looked pompous as fuck.
I mean, he had as much makeup on as the Chinese pirate lady.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, what the hell was that pose, Depp? He did 2 fingers the double finger gun.
Like Fonzie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well then, Mr. Turner, you get us ready to make way. I have some effects to liberate.
Aye. But hurry.
Naturally.
One of the big things about the original movie was not Depp. Turner had a big problem with pirates doing the wrong thing.
Orlando Bloom.
Yep.
Thank you.
I think my
And here, Depp's like, oh, I'm gonna go rob some stuff, and Will's just like, okay, have fun.
Well, they had to make it convenient somehow.
Convenient. It's a betrayal of the characters.
And
I mean, it ends up resulting in the same thing. They don't want to just stall it for the sake of stalling.
You don't have. It's not stalling. You can just say, like, you can have like this quick little thing, like, but you're like Will saying that's wrong or terrible, and then John, excuse me, I keep calling him Johnny Depp. I can't look at that and not see Johnny Depp.
Jack Sparrow.
Thank you, Captain Jack Sparrow.
oh yeah, they're redoing this entire scene.
Even though we already know. Because that was the entire point of this scene, was to establish the fact that they are undead pirates.
Yep.
How did you know about the parts you weren't there for?
They delivered in a stone chest to Cortez.
I hardly believe in ghost stories anymore, Captain Barbosa.
That's exactly what I thought. Buried on an island of dead. Except for those who know.
You can tell that he's undead. Look at his eyes.
No,
Those are the
That's
eyes
just
of
the
the damned.
That's just the Square Enix model.
Like I said, the eyes of the damned.
It's the Square Enix model where they just plaster on the mouth to do the save face and running time and energy and shit.
How many muscles
That
do you
chicken-
have to use?
That chicken looks like an overcooked potato.
We are cursed.
That's
Oh my god, that turkey looks like it's a roasted brain.
It looks more like it's been run over by a tire.
How very sad for you.
Sad for you.
And those apples are really bad, low polygon.
No, those are actual.
No, they're
wax
actual
apples.
polygons.
No, they're actual wax apples.
No
Because
wonder
they
they
could-
taste like shit.
Because they would always spoil on the ship, so they just said, "Fuck it, we can't taste that anyway. We might as well just buy the wax."
For 10 years, we've searched every league of these waters.
All right, and for those who are wondering why he's calling her Miss Turner, she initially claimed that she was Will's Turner's.
No, she claimed that she was Bootstrap Bill
Bill's
turned daughter.
Okay.
Well, she didn't know about Bootstrap Bill. She just kind of like said her
Eliz-
crush's name, like I am the future Miss Turner.
Yeah,
Without implying the future and implying that she was married into it.
yeah,
So basically, just interpreting her as being a blood.
yeah. She literally just said Elizabeth
What
Turner.
the hell happened to your eye, Barbosa?
Like that scar?
No,
You
the
wanna know
lower
how I got this
eyelid.
scar?
Different movie.
Yes. Better actor.
And the
Yeah.
blood that's to
I
be
mean, nothing against Gregory Rush, but
Actually, no, they're both fantastic. He was a fantastic Barbosa.
oh yeah,
He was so
absolutely.
good they had to keep resuscitating him in order to get it back.
Even though he was supposed to like die after the original trilogy, and they still brought him back for the Jack side story.
I was already undead. I'm undead plus 2 now.
And there we go.
We are not among the living, and so we cannot die. But neither are we dead. I've suffered too long.
Nice paraphrasing there.
You'd best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Oh yeah, this line.
For you see tonight,
Oh, damn it.
you're in one.
And that was the tagline.
And we're going to go ahead.
And there's the alcohol reference in the game that made it
the one alcohol reference
that
that
made
made
it
it T for teen.
E10.
What,
Oh,
what,
E10.
what, you couldn't call it grape juice?
Nope. So catching up to the Black Pearl, and what happens is
Tower defense.
Not so much tower defense because you're not defending anything.
you just need to beat everyone until, and then you're allowed to go. See, that's it.
Way to go, Donald.
For those who are wondering why this went so fast, we are 10 levels over the recommended cap.
Pretty much. Although there's a reason why, is because some of the pirates, they don't have guns, they have crossbows.
Oh yeah.
And
That-
they deal a fuck ton of damage.
That's also why it's rated E10, because they're using crossbows and not musket shot.
Okay.
Because gun violence.
Yeah.
Gun violence. Crossbows overtake gun violence.
Yes.
No, they had to change them to crossbows to keep the E10.
It's like in the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon. That's why everyone uses laser weaponry, because they can't have actual guns. And the one time they have a gun in the show, it's to do the gun violence episode.
You know, this kind of reminds me of something that I saw that was absolutely hilarious.
Which was?
For its time. It was Angry Video Game Nerds Cinemassacre for the Hammer horror films.
Hammer horror films?
Mm-hmm. There was basically a little bit of a reboot kind of deal to make all of the old classic, old school movie monsters into color classics.
Okay.
I believe it was stationed in Britain. I could be wrong. Movie buffs, you are more than welcome to call me out on this. I welcome it. But essentially, one of the movies, I believe it was Taste the Blood of Dracula, which had Dracula bleeding out of the eyeballs, was rated G. Rated G. And they actually show him disintegrating on camera.
I think the reason why they were called Hammer Horror is because they were a little schlocky and like the lighting was very unusual, like greens and purples and stuff like that.
That, or they were about as subtle as a goddamn hammer, which is just fantastic.
Yep.
Anyway, so the actual heroes, air quotes, decide to go on ahead.
Oh yeah, if I recall right, this is a cutscene that's in 60 FPS, and you can tell.
Oh, this is going to be wonderful.
What's with the Poochie face there, dude?
Poochie?
Like, come on! Like, he's making... Johnny Depp's character... Yes, I said it again. I don't care anymore. Johnny Depp was making a duck face right there. You cannot deny it!
Yeah, for those who can't see right now, Reido is making a duck face. And it is the most fantastic thing I've ever seen.
Okay. Oh wait, no, the cutscene's not here just yet.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
They're gonna play it out over a couple of interactions because we have to have fights.
I haven't seen water in my video games in forever. I know it's odd, but Skyrim has been broken since 2011.
Why the fuck are you still playing that, you mod madman?
Because
What?
You just described it. Mods! There's always something new.
Yes, there is. Especially in the older version.
Oh god,
not
I'm
the
used to
special edition.
Sekiro hitting square to open and pick up things.
Well, it's a good thing there's a green little triangle to remind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but muscle memory's a bitch.
So
Quick, they're after us.
here's Will, and there's what's
Elizabeth.
his face?
I wonder if they even animated feet or rendered feet underneath that dress.
Right.
Let's see if we can tell.
Signifier.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they did put in the effort.
They weren't lazy. Okay, so these shit.
So
heal.
this is just simply survive a minute. Don't worry about killing them because more will come back.
I'm not sure that's what I want to hear when I'm facing the zombie apocalypse. Don't worry, more will come back.
Yeah, and here's the crossbow guys.
Yeah, you can see.
And they're hiding in the dark like absolute assholes.
Right.
Yep.
But this is a survival fight, so don't worry about killing them.
But you need to return.
Return fire, otherwise you're going to get hit.
Did that guy just beat out your chance time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Mainly because I've forgotten how to play this game.
Oh.
Also, it was because he was in the shadows.
Ah.
So basically, you just need to survive.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm seeing this right, but there's a little poof effect each time that you land a hit on the zombie.
Yes.
That's because of monochrome,
Yeah.
the Keyblade.
Because it's based off of the Steamboat rule.
Oh!
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
yeah. Every Keyblade has their own particle effect when you hit them with
I
stuff.
didn't notice that until now.
The Keyblade you get from here actually shows Ilha de Muerta like symbols,
Okay.
like the actual gold coin symbols.
So do you beat the money out of people when you hit them?
No, what
Legend. It's fighting gold.
No, what its ability is, it allows you to draw like baubles and items and chests closer to you.
Right.
So you can steal more loot?
Because thirst for gold.
Yes!
Which
Oh,
is,
here we go. Here's the cutscene.
which is the name of the.
Oh, look at how they're moving.
I've noticed that for a long time now.
they're moving a lot faster now.
Yeah, look. Oh my God, look at that.
Okay, who hit fast forward?
That's the 60 FPS kicking in.
Yeah.
That's of greatest profit to you.
May I ask you something?
It looks weird.
Yeah.
Have I given you reason not to trust me?
I mean, you stole shit, but I didn't make any big
If any-
stink about it.
Although, you know what? If anything, it makes Johnny Depp's movements look more Johnny Deppish.
That is true.
And then he gets hit in the head with an oar.
Oh, look! I have given no reason for actually having this change of character. I used to be the goody two-shoes. I used to have a freaking, character arc.
Because they're they're emulating the scenes from the movie without giving you the context because they assume that you've seen the movie.
Oh, and
blood.
here's the other reason for the E10.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no! Actual red blood! Green blood is okay, though.
Yeah, which is what. Oh, so that's a thing, because for the Mortal Kombat 11 the Mortal Kombat 11 stuff that's coming out on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
it's all getting flagged and demonetized because red blood is being used. But if you have Sub-Zero being fought instead, it's blue blood, so it doesn't get demonetized.
Fuck YouTube.
So what people have been doing is that the moment any of the gore starts acting up, they have to hit the monochrome button, so that way they don't get demonetized.
Or they could just turn blood off.
This is Mortal Kombat. What the fuck are you talking about?
You can turn blood off in older Mortal Kombats.
They had to!
But this is for the reveal trailer. So this is coming directly out of NetherRealm Studios. So that ain't happening.
Why didn't they sneak out the way they came in?
They did. I think.
Well, then they would have seen them coming in.
Right. The real ones aren't to be trusted.
Okay.
So again,
Go back to Port Royal.
Okay, what the hell kind of camera shot was that? Like, whenever you see that first-person type of camera shot, you're, assuming that you're just, talking face-to-face with that person. But looking at Will Turner like that, it's like, you're in his way while he's driving the freaking boat. Well, piloting, excuse me. Different terminology. But what the hell? It's like, dude, could you get out of my way? My God. Right. So what's the goofiest first-person thing you've ever seen in a video game?
The goofiest first thing I've seen in a show was during the Broly movie.
That was a fun moment, though.
Goofiest first person. Looking down and not being able to see my feet.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard thing, especially in Bethesda games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why choose my name?
I don't
And so we get that. So we get the thing about her calling herself Elizabeth Turner.
It's yours. From that day we
Oh yeah, it was also because she had the medallion as well that they assumed.
Right.
I thought I lost it.
I'm going to tell you, this is a heavily badly butchered version of the first movie.
No!
You don't say.
Kingdom Hearts 3 makes the third movie all the better.
That's fine.
Because it cuts out all the bullshit!
Aww.
There was a lot of politics involved for what was supposed to be an action film.
I know, and they cut out almost all of that.
Tell me, do they still have that one song where they're going to meet on the beach and some genius decided to play his electric guitar in the middle of the
It's
movie?
my father's blood.
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
It does start off with people singing.
Yo ho ho.
Yeah, it's kind of like the song that they were singing when the kid was going to be hanged.
Yeah, raise the colors, or hoist the colors.
Yeah.
That island, Jack.
What the hell are you tied to?
Oh yes.
My ship and maroon me on that godforsaken spit of land with naught but a pistol and a single shot.
Thank you for expositing this for us.
Mate, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
As I'm going to say this while I'm staring dead-eyed like a fish.
Oh, good lord, the guy behind Barbosa's... Oh my god, their models look horrible.
They are horrible!
At least they're not going into the sea turtle story.
Sea turtles, mate.
Seeing as how the black pearls
I like
are,
that basically became slang for,
you go
I have a better story, but this is the better story, and I'm not going to tell you the boring shit.
Yeah.
I'm actually concerned with your interest. Give me back the pearl.
Get your ass nicely. Give me back the pearl. That's the most I've ever seen Johnny Depp act in one of these.
In this game, or in general?
In general.
I will argue against that.
No, I mean actually act angry.
Oh, that.
Because the dude either acts whimsical or aloof.
So
I think
kind of
there's-
like you.
Huh?
So kind of like you.
I wonder what.
I'm not whimsical or aloof.
Not sure. I suppose.
Legend turns sternly at Reido.
Dude, you know I'm the saltiest motherfucker around.
Except
Toon Wolves. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, you're...
Your own hand hath betrayed thee!
Just because I like to draw toony wolves.
Yes, but
And yourself as them.
Oh, huff.
and puff.
And puff. And
And
blow the
your
house down.
Given what I drew just recently, you're not off the mark.
Anyway, more pirate fighting.
Defeat
This time
all-
you do have to protect the ship.
Actually, you had to protect the medallion.
Where is the medallion?
On us.
So basically, don't get hit. Is that what they're telling us?
Pretty much.
So, one of them has the medallion.
So this is basically a game of keep away?
Yes.
I appreciate this. Whack 'em!
Okay.
He has the medallion.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. One of them took it. Okay.
Okay, so here's a bit of a dumb idea. What if these guys just carried umbrellas?
Then they'd be invincible.
Exactly!
Like it's but the whole thing about it is just I'm trying to remember. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. The main thing about it is that they have no, like, they're trying not to abuse it. In fact, they kind of hate it because they lost any sensation.
Yeah.
Bullshit! On so many ways.
How'd you-
Like, there's some that are, like, actually like, oh, I don't feel a damn thing.
Oh, fuck.
And then you see those motherfuckers in the final fight in the cave. They get shish kebabbed, and sure, they don't die, but they scream like they're in pain. So,
I mean,
it's not consistent here.
it's not consistent from. I mean, the way that I would see it is that yeah, they feel pain because they're human. It's the whole thing like how Superman thought that he needed to breathe and eat in order to stay alive.
Then how did Barbossa get stabbed and just go, ugh?
Because that was when they had actually made the curse undone.
No, I mean, Elizabeth stabs him in the cabin and he's like,
No,
pulls it out and goes, so what's your plan after that?
No, that was his. That was him. Like that wasn't a sigh of pain. That was a sigh of annoyance.
Then what about Jack Sparrow stabbing him and just going, ugh?
That was
Pulls it out and then stabs Jack Sparrow.
sigh of annoyance.
Sigh of annoyance. If you're in pain, you just got stabbed, motherfucker. That isn't something you shrug off unless you feel it.
It's also
if you feel it.
It's also a mind over matter thing where humans who are exposed to that still will react to it even if it doesn't actually hurt them.
Okay, so here's the other thing.
Okay?
Why do you have to
There
explain
we
this?
go. God, that was annoying.
Why do you have to explain it?
Why do you have to explain it? Like, shouldn't it just be self-evident?
No, it's not.
Jack.
Because it's not something that's readily known, especially in the time of ye olde pirates.
Ye olde pirate, nothing. It's a supernatural curse. They say they don't feel anything, and then they're screaming out in pain. It's a gaff.
Okay, how about this then? Would it be interesting to watch?
Well, depending on how you look at it, certainly. If you frame it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't you putting... Oh, yeah. Also, he doesn't put the gun into his head.
Because that would be a suicide reference, and that would put it in Persona 3 territory.
That puts it into T, possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey?
Nani?
Nani the fuck? I've heard it too many times.
You have not been on the internet long enough, then, Legend.
I'm sure!
I'm going to say that again later on, just to fuck with you.
No, it's just that now I'm seeing and hearing Barbossa say that. It's like, Nani the fuck?
Yes.
It sounds like a
And
turkey taking a crap.
And the
It's
heart-
fantastic.
How did you let that happen, Will?
Because Barbossa changed the deal at the end.
No fair.
Pirate.
Ah.
What, did you think that we play nice? We almost got this game a rated M.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I trusted pirates.
It's spoken too soon. There's Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora.
Also, there's a pirate right next to you that I am almost certainly going to expect is going to fight next to you.
Yeah?
Struggling, mate. The pirate knows when to surrender.
Are you serious, Jack? Your average pirate, anyway.
Nice.
First, we got to see the gunpowder. I'm not about to lose the ship.
Still don't plan to trust pirates again.
Nice policy, lad. Alright, Jack's in the party.
So I'm going to, trust you to fight alongside me on this entire mission.
But we'll do that in the next episode.
Where we go ahead and we once again return to the Isle de Muerte.
Yep. See you guys later.
Ciao!